Alexander the Great, he didn't have a vehicle at once by a field. He went so far, his soldiers told him that we're tired, we're not going to fight no more. They got tired of war. When you don't have the means to do something, you don't go as far because you know you got to put out something in order to get something. And the more you slay, the more people are going to slay you when you don't have the technology they use today. But God seemed that the minds of these men was evil to do evil. They was trying to find a way. So God shared it in his way and let him learn it. God calls him to learn these things because it was in his heart to do evil in the beginning. This is why God gave him power over the earth, and somewhat God gave him this power. Satan didn't do it. God gave him this power. Because when God said from the beginning, this man will fly, he told us in Habakkuk he would fly like eagles hasten to eat. Isaiah, he said he will go up on the brink of the earth. He said Satan will go up on the brink of the earth. The same demonic mindset that crawled upon the ground in that serpent and caused Cain to slew Abel, he is a clear present and a partner with the United States of America, telling America what they can and could not do, and tell them you is great in this earth and you could beat any man, but at the end it will end in naught. His revelation to rule the earth with a iron hand and by the means of fire and rule it in peace will fail him. And he will be cast out like an abominable branch into the earth until the peoples of the earth will look on him narrowly when they think about all the things that this United States of America have did to a perfect created earth in the way of knowledge and technology. In order to bring a peace on the earth, she gave the red horse. He will bring us forth upon him. He said, this man here will take peace from the earth. What he would do, he would take peace from the earth. What had happened is, during the reign of Alexander the Great, they didn't need no fuel. But when when these people created the technology that needed fuel, they need fuel to run their mighty military vessels. They don't have no other choice. They don't have anything to trade for their to trade these people, and they is holding the law of Moses in their heart. The only thing they could do is try to defy them by creating a law called the Marxist, cause them to take on the law of the Marxist, and they know from the beginning that they don't supposed to take on the Marxist system, and they know there's courage. But there are those who would seek the world for the short span of time and be cursed by God at the end of the day. All of these vehicles, all of these cars that you see running up and down the street in Conway, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Pineville, just them few. But then when you go multiply them, you think about the tons and tons of fuel these vehicles is burning every day. It has something to do with the water system that they burn. They mix with this here, these stuff, and burn this fuel. Never ending tape. These things will come to the end, and they will come to the end soon because God had numbered and he had placed in the vocabulary of his word an appointed time when all of this will come to an end, counting one vehicle from the greatest to the smallest, or from the smallest to the greatest, that God himself will bring judgment on this earth. We're at the brink. And what they're doing over there in Afghanistan is not to try to enhance those people, because the war should have been over a long time ago. He's testing the ministers of this earth. He's testing the ministers who serve God by their mouth and not through their heart. They say that we are children of God, but no one speaks out against these things. They only serve them self-interest. They don't want to hear the truth. But God told me in Ezekiel chapters 2, 3, he said, tell them that thus saith the Lord. I'm telling you, thus saith the Lord. What happened was, they planned for post 9/11. What do you look like building a trade center, World Trade Center in your country? You don't have nothing to build on. You don't have crude oil. You don't have nothing to bargain with. But you did just like the gambler man and the gambler station where they gamble at, shoot the crap houses. The crap houses doesn't have the money. He provide a place for the people to gamble, and through the sheriff he pay shakedown, and then the peoples come there and gamble, and he makes his money out cut. He have nothing invested in the situation, but yet he is the ruler over the house because he owns the house. This is the same way it is about the trade center. You got a barrel of flour. If you got a barrel of flour and you ain't got nothing in the barrel of flour, and you get everybody to put in your barrel of flour, you get a cut out of there. Even though you didn't have nothing, you got flour. If you got the banks of the place and you don't have no money in your banks is got everybody else's money in there, because you don't have no bank. You charge them a cut because you own the bank. Well, this is the same way it was by the Twin Tower Trade Center. America have got raped, robbing this man, robbing that man. The World Twin Tower Trade Center buildings is another crap house, but a bigger crap house. They don't have anything. You can spend money out. It doesn't matter how much money. You don't have a natural resource to bag that money. You ain't got to score. I'm telling you this because God told me to speak these words, and I got to speak to them. God got me one time, and I don't intend for him to give me no more. I'm sorry about that. When he put my feet down on the ground, I began to run, and I've been running ever since, and you ain't going to make me change. Well, God told me to tell you this. You got to refrain from your ways. Ezekiel chapter 9, Daniel chapter 8 was a knocking down of the Twin Tower. CIA, Alexander the Great, George W. Bush was a trick party. Mr. Babylon is the CIA, which is the one that the will I spoken of in Daniel. Chapter 7. He is the one is continuing the fight there in Afghanistan. He is fighting a war that God will give him victory, but at the end of the day, he cannot win, and he will not win, because it's written down in Bible prophecy. They've been written over 2,000 years, even before this man have arrived at the